I'll be honest, I do get frustrated. Like I've got members of my own, local party who'll say to me, we need to be doing more on independence. They'll come out and join me on canvas sessions and you'll hear where the public are actually at with this kind of stuff. There is a problem in Scottish politics where so much of the debate about the Constitution takes place in the vacuum of social media, little echo chambers. I would say to folk, get out and have a conversation. There's a challenge for us about how you relate things like the cost of living crisis back to the Constitution, but a lot of the people who are saber rattling and incredibly impatient probably need to spend a wee bit more time on the doorsteps to actually understand where the public are at on this.
Just one follow up, if I may, Callum. I accept what you say there. Actually, I agree a lot with what you just said, incidentally, and I feel that has been a problem within the party, that there's a lot of people that weren't there when we were getting told on doorsteps to do one, let's put it politely. And there's been a lot of persuasion that had to take place before we were even given the opportunity to serve in government, let alone have a referendum. But I just want to nail down this position. You're supporting John on the majority when, it's a very tall order, David. It's a very tall order. And if it's not achieved, where does that leave the party? You may be in government, perhaps, if polls are to be believed in some shape or form, but you will have no mandate to progress independence. This is high risk stuff.
It's high risk stuff, and it's the high risk stuff that existed in 2011, going into the 2011 election. Jeff, you'll remember that in the January of that year, we were a long way off of a majority. I think it was projected that Ian Gray was going to become First Minister. Now, they were kind of halcyon days and plugged to Subway sandwich stores. But a lot can change, and we need to think about the framing of that election next year. I think that part of it is on the Constitution. I think that's where John's trying to get, is on the constitutional part of it. I think what you're going to see probably going forward is maybe a bit more meat on the bones on then what's the wider offer that shows that the SNP hasn't run out of steam, that actually there's a lot of energy there, that there's hopefully a whole cohort of new people coming into the Parliament who've got ideas as well, because this SNP group's going to lose a combined total of 385 years of parliamentary experience. We've got to find a way of saying, yes, we've got an offer in the Constitution that can motivate the base, but equally we've got to have an offer to the rest of the Scottish society as well that says, yes, we've still got ideas, here are the kind of things that we want to do.